Welcome once again to Damaging Your Ignorance. You're about to watch a short clip, and it is that of the son of a big church with branches all over Nigeria and, of course, across the world. I'm talking of Rccg, the Redeemed Christian Church of God. This church is headed by the Geo Pastor Enoch Adeboye. Now, the son of this pastor has been a controversial person. There are certain things that he puts out there and, people react to it. He behaves and talks like someone who is spoiled, pompous, not humble. There are talks that he might be handed over the ministry when his father passes away. Those are talks anyway, but that is not what we want to really deal with. Anyone can hand over whatever they want to hand over to whoever. It's not our own business here, although there are people who have analyzed and talked about this handing over. But there is something that we want to look into, and I think it connects to this handover also. Is church a family business enterprise? Is that what it is? According to this young man, he said he made his first millions selling rubber bands. Those rubber bands are not your everyday rubber bands. They are not for promotion. These rubber bands are what your pastors tell you are anointed. If you put it on your wrist, you will not be kidnapped. If you put it on your wrist, you will not get, your money missing. If you put it on your wrist, you have divine protection. If you put it on your wrist, all your problems will dissolve and disappear. If you put it on your wrist, I'm talking about religious paraphernalia that you will find everywhere in most of these Pentecostal or prophetic churches. This is what they do. They sell you rubber bands, they sell you headgears, they sell you shoes, spiritual shoes, baptized shoe, foot mats, stickers on your wall, on your cars, on your doors, anointed water, anointed oil, and many other devices that they come up with. But he said something that got a lot of people talking. And what is this? He said he made his first millions selling that rubber band. So at the end of the day, is it for profit or not? Is there really anointing placed on it? There is a lot that people want to kind of dig into. Is the rubber band supposed to be free? Because the Bible says, freely have you gotten it, freely shall you give. Some will argue and tell you that this rubber band that you bought for probably 500 naira or 1,000 naira or 10,000 naira, depends on what level of anointing the prophet or pastor claims or the bishop claims that has been put on it. You see, they'll tell you that the power on it, you cannot pay for it. They are simply paying for the logistics, production of that rubber band that the power of God has been placed on. And they go further, telling you about the anointed handkerchief that was used in those days during the time of the apostles. The question I want to ask is this: do you think that this is for profit? As per what Leke, the son of E.A. Adeboye.
Everybody else is always trying to hit the guy on top, but then they forget the little things. So you need to focus on the little things, the absolute little things. We use so much toothpick in Nigeria, for example. We supply the toothpicks. Why am I not part of those who are supplying toothpicks? You use toothpick to eat suya. You use toothpick to make those umbrella drinks in your Chapman. You use toothpick for all sorts. You use toothpick to even pick your tooth eventually. So why am I not supplying toothpicks? Promotional gift items for people that are doing branding, wristbands, it's just rubber. But if I sell enough of those rubbers with a very tiny little margin of maybe 50 naira profit or 100 naira at a big Christian event, it adds up. I made my first million selling wristbands, rubber to be precise.
Welcome back. You heard what he said. He said he made his million selling rubber band. So it is more about money making. He made his own millions from it. Probably his father gave him that part. Like, you know what? Rubber bands, produce it. Get companies that will produce rubber bands, or even buy the machine from China and begin the production of this rubber band. Let us feed, let us do the supply. Let us come up with rubber bands Let us come up with stickers. Let us come up with things that people will put money into. So we can use these to better our own lives, and also, maybe, I don't know, do the work of God. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Because you cannot you cannot take over the church from the pastor. The pastor and the church, they are together. It belongs to him. It is his ministry. Ministry means work. That is what he does. So you are just working in the vineyard. When you hear it, they say you are working in the vineyard of the Lord. Yes, it could be that you're working in the vineyard of the Lord, but you are working in the vineyard of the pastor, because the pastor can kick you out. They can disfellowship you, unfollow you, but you cannot kick the pastor out. Neither can you kick his children out. If the pastor passes away, the church will be handed over to his children, and you will continue saying, Daddy Gio, Daddy Gio. And before they pass away, they often will make you know that their child have received power. Example, recently, Adeboye's son did some teaching, and he talked about resources. His father stopped at water. The boy went on talking about, the young man went on talking about gold and this and that and silver. And he said, wow, you actually went further. People clapped and applauded. What was that? He's simply saying this young man might be the person that will take over, because he has looked around. The first son that passed away probably would have been the person. At that time, we didn't see Leke being too, he was there, always talking nonsense, always talking like a spoiled child, always saying a lot of things that, we came from nothing. Whatever that is, it's not about if you came from nothing. It is how you handle when you have. We know that ministry has been good for your father. Ministry has been good for you guys. You've made a lot of money, name, and private jets. You've been able to study abroad. It's not like anyone is envious of this, but your mannerism and the attitude that you show to the people is what is that's what people are looking at. That at the end of the day, it's the donation of people, money that people bring, because people have to believe in something. And for example, like this anointed stickers and all of those religious paraphernalia, this is how you guys make money. Tithe, offerings. It is still the same father who said if you don't give tithe, you will go to hell. It's all about money, money, money. Well, what are your thoughts as regards this one? People are really kind of, people's eyes are being open. People are beginning to see further into this religion of a thing. People are beginning to see into it like, seriously? What is really going on here? Drop your comment, like and share, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.